The world has many mysterious creatures. Some have been sighted by people but have not been scientifically confirmed to exist. These creatures are collectively known as unidentified mysterious animals, UMA. Hello, and welcome to the UMA video series. In Howich, KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa, there is a waterfall that shares the city's name. Since the mid-19th century, this place has become a symbol of despair and evil. As if under some strange force, many people have chosen this location to end their lives. Murders and fatal falls into the water happen frequently, striking fear into people's hearts. Sometimes, bodies take days to resurface, and when they do, they are often missing limbs. The local Zulu people consider the lake beneath the waterfall a dangerous and mystical place. They believe that these mysterious deaths are caused by a monster living in the lake. And that is the subject of today's discussion, the legendary creature in South African mythology and folklore, Inkanyamba. Inkanyamba, in the Zulu language, means tornado. The Zulu believe that when Inkanyamba is angry, it can create endless storms, destroying homes and displacing people. It can cause floods, heavy snowfall, and other natural disasters. In local legends, it is often described as a giant snake-like creature with a horse-like head, primarily active in the water during hot summers. When searching for a mate or patrolling its territory, it is said to rise into the clouds. Sometimes, it mistakes reflective rooftops for water surfaces. When it realizes it has been deceived, it takes revenge by summoning storms and hail to destroy buildings. The Zulu people often offer livestock sacrifices to the water gods and ancestral spirits at the lake's bottom, hoping for a peaceful life. Zulu women would stand atop the waterfall and sing, pleading with Inkanyamba to return the bodies of their loved ones who had fallen into the water so they could hold proper funerals. The tribes also tell stories of children being dragged into the water by Inkanyamba, or how anyone who sees it is doomed to bad luck. They believe that only shamans with supernatural powers can approach the lake without being harmed. Besides Howich Falls, Inkanyamba is also believed to inhabit the upper reaches of the Umjanai River or in large bodies of water along its tributaries. The legend of Inkanyamba has a very long history. The Zulu believe it truly exists, and stories about it may date back to the earliest human settlements in the region. In ancient rock paintings by the San people of South Africa, there are depictions of hunting rituals involving a creature called the feathered beast, reflecting their most primitive magical hunting practices. For the San people, rain symbolizes life, revitalizing the grasslands. Their shamans held the crucial duty of summoning rain. They believed that hunting a male, feathered beast, would stir up dust and cause thunder, while the female represented gentle raindrops. In the rock paintings, the shape of the feathered beast varies, often resembling antelopes, cattle, or other common four-legged animals. However, some images depict humans fighting a giant snake. Some shamans from different tribes believe that snakes are associated with water, possibly because wet environments after rainfall often attract snakes. The snakes in these paintings often have mammalian features, but they share one common trait: they are enormous. The stories of rain snakes are rich and diverse, including the giant lake-dwelling snake of the Zulu people. However, there are very few recorded sightings of this creature. Apart from oral tribal stories, the first specific record appeared in a Fujian Times article in 1999. In 1962, a game ranger named Buthelezi and his colleague saw a giant snake with a horse-like head resting on a sandbank along the Umjanai River. As they tried to approach for a closer look, the creature immediately retreated into the water and vanished. The sighting occurred near what is now the Midmar Dam. Another witness, Johannes Longwain, was an employee at a tourist camp. During his time working there, he often sat on a cliff, playing the guitar and looking down at the lake below the falls. He saw the giant snake twice on days with thick fog. He described its body as larger than that of a full-grown man, with a horse-like head and a mane-like structure on its neck. When it emerged from the water, it stood at least 10 meters tall. However, original documents of these events are unavailable. Fujian Times is the earliest source I found, but the article did not specify its sources. Nkanyamba gained widespread attention in the late 20th century. One of the most famous cases occurred in September 1995 when Bob Tini, the owner of Buffalo Restaurant in Howich, and his friend Richard visited the falls to film a commercial. Looking down at the lake, they spotted a massive creature surfacing. Bob quickly took a photograph, capturing one of the most controversial images of Nkanyamba. However, many believe the photo was a hoax intended to attract tourists. British cryptozoologist Richard Freeman suggested that the image resembled one found in the book Prehistoric Life. But Bob Tini publicly released the original film strip, insisting the photo was genuine. Despite all the speculation, the most common theory today is that Nkanyamba is actually a giant eel mistaken for a mythical creature. However, the largest known freshwater eel in South Africa grows to a maximum of 2 meters, whereas descriptions of Nkanyamba claim it is over 5 meters long and even capable of flying. This leaves the existence of this mysterious creature an unsolved mystery.